My daughter always loved telling the truth. When I asked if I was pretty, she smiled and said, "Honestly, Mom, you are the ugliest mom at my whole preschool." When my husband asked if she would care for me when I got old, she scoffed. When she gets old, she should just pass away. Her eyes curved into happy little crescents. I am just telling the truth. Later, a detective came to update our neighborhood registry. My 7-year-old daughter, Brenda, asked why. The detective patted her head. "It helps keep the neighborhood safe from bad people." Brenda nodded with an exaggerated realization. "Oh, I get it. You want to catch bad guys. Well, isn't my mom one of those? She told me yesterday that she kidnapped me." The smile froze on the detective's face. I stared at my daughter in absolute shock. Brenda had a habit of saying honest things specifically to humiliate me. Just yesterday, I refused to let her eat junk food before dinner. She threw a fit, screaming she didn't want to be my daughter. Exhausted, I snapped, "You're right. You aren't my daughter. I kidnapped you." I never imagined she would package a sarcastic comment as the truth and feed it to a police officer. I forced a dry laugh. She was misbehaving and I lost my temper. "It was just a stupid joke." The detective turned to Brenda. "Little girl, you can't joke about that. If your mom gets mistaken for a kidnapper, she could go to jail." I thought the ordeal was over. But a second later, Brenda looked up with pure innocent sincerity. "But my mom can't have babies. If I wasn't kidnapped, where did I come from?" The scrutiny instantly returned to the detective's eyes. I panicked. I had a nude put in right after she was born. Kids misunderstand what "can't have babies" means. I tugged on Brenda's sleeve, begging her to stop. She refused. "Mom couldn't have babies right after she got married. But I am already 7 years old. My husband and I had been married for 6 years." The detective clearly did the math. "Ma'am, I need to see the child's birth certificate." My stomach dropped. There was no birth certificate for Brenda in this house. 6 years ago, I fought off dangerous criminals to rescue this child from their grasp. When the police pulled the files on her biological parents, the reality left everyone speechless. We knew sending her back would be a fate worse than misfortune. So, we legally adopted her and raised her. Brenda thought my angry comment was a cruel joke, but she had no idea that the joke was actually the truth. Just as I opened my mouth to explain the adoption, Brenda shrieked in mock excitement. "Oh, I remember now. Mom got pregnant out of wedlock. She had me before she got married." Thinking she had pierced my armor, Brenda's mouth curled into a thrilled little smirk. "Mom, I am just telling the truth to help clear your name." After the detective left, Brenda studied my face. Seeing that I wasn't breaking down, a flash of deep disappointment crossed her eyes. "Why did you say those things to the officer?" I asked. Brenda put her hands on her hips with total arrogance. "Because I am a good kid who tells the truth. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself. You are the one who got mad and said I was kidnapped." That confirmed it. She purposely fed that story to the police just to punish me. I tightened my fists and asked her one more question. "If Mom really did take you from dangerous criminals, but your real parents were terrible people and I kept you to protect you, would you still call the police and send me to prison?" Brenda nodded without a second of hesitation. "Of course I would." My heart plunged into an icy abyss. Chris had come home and was standing in the hallway. He suppressed his anger and patted my shoulder. "Maybe she will grow out of it when she gets older. If we spent half our lives raising a vicious, ungrateful child, why shouldn't we cut our losses?" But I wanted to give her one final chance. I spoke deliberately. "Brenda, you really were taken from someone else. Inside the safe in our bedroom is a file containing all your original records. It has the names of your biological parents on it. If you keep using your truths to intentionally break our hearts, your dad and I are going to pack your bags and send you back to your real family." Hearing my tone, the smugness vanished from her face, replaced by genuine fear. She turned to Chris in a panic.